Hi guys, Amber here for Talk to Me Tuesday for Tuesday the 17th, although technically it's Thursday the 19th. Third time's a charm. I'm hoping to get this in under 10 minutes, and I have a story to tell. So, part of the reason my video is late is I had not intended to be late. I actually planned to film last night, so you would have had something to watch Wednesday. But I was attacked by sleep and didn't get anything filmed, and I actually was like fine with it because I didn't really have anything I could show you guys. So I was going to wait a week and then I could show you stuff from this week. And then something happened at work today, and I kind of teased the fearless leader about what happened, and she actually wanted to know the story, and it's kind of hard to tell in text, so I said I would film a TTMT and tell the whole story there. So let's get the little bit of crafting I can now show you out of the way, and then I can tell you the story and hopefully keep it under 10 minutes. If I keep it under 10 minutes, I can delete the last video I did that went on for 11. So, on Wednesday, the 18th, we had the release of the next pattern in Goblin King, which was Hoggle, and so I have my Hoggle here. I chose to do just basically the headshot of him because I'm not that great at embroidery, so this one was easier for me to do. I'm very pleased with how he came out. He's a little wrinkly. I need to iron him. In other news, there's a little bit of lead up to how this story goes. There are two birthdays this week in my office, one on Wednesday and one on Thursday. And both of the coworkers whose birthdays they are, I talked to both of them a lot, so I was going to bring in treats. And my office, we tend to have the same 4 or 5 people who always bring in treats, and then we have a couple people that will bring in treats every once in a while, depending on whose birthday it is. So but I generally bring in treats all the time because, you know, I'm nice. So, the birthday for Wednesday is my coworker who I may have mentioned a while back, who lost her husband due to complications, and she's raising 4 children on her own. So, I had asked her if she had any ideas, and she didn't really give me any ideas, and then suddenly I remembered what, like, her favorite thing is that I make. So I decided Tuesday night to go to the grocery store and grab the stuff to make strawberry pizza. So while I was at the store, I was like, well, I need to make something for the coworker's birthday who's on Thursday, and I had asked her Tuesday if she had any requests because I knew she wouldn't be in Wednesday, and all she said was chocolate. Well, that's a very broad topic. So as I was going through the store, trying to think of something, it suddenly hit me I could do chocolate pizza for my coworker's birthday, who's Thursday, so today. So I was getting all the ingredients, and I got home, and Tuesday night I made the crust for the strawberry pizza, and then I assemble it. It works so that way when I put the toppings on, it doesn't filter into the cookie and make the cookie crumbly. If you want to know more about those recipes, I can tell you about them. They just take too much time for me to film that. So, anyway, so I brought in the strawberry pizza to work today, and the coworkers that are usually the people who bring stuff had all brought in stuff, and it was a pretty sweet-filled day. Depending on who it is, whose birthday it is, kind of depends on what the menu is. One woman, she considers herself very worldly, so like when it's her birthday, people get unusual things, or at least stuff that's unusual to me, being a girl that grew up in the Midwest. And then when it's another coworker's birthday, she has a couple allergies, so we try and stay away from that. Another coworker, she tends to try to eat healthy, so we tend to bring in like things like veggie trays, fruit trays, that kind of stuff. And then we have people like me who just say chocolate. So anyway, so I brought in the strawberry pizza to work today, and like one coworker brought in cookies, another coworker brought in some cheese and crackers, another coworker brought in brownies, and a couple other coworkers brought in two things that are very similar. One brought in Delights, which are from Taco Bell, and they're these cream cheese filled donut holes, and they're fried and they're covered with cinnamon sugar, and oh my god, love those things. I'm glad she doesn't bring them in very often, because I would eat the whole box in one sitting. I actually have to chain myself to my desk when she brings them in. The other coworker brought in a box of donut holes from Dunkin' Donuts. So I had to work a shift away from the office first thing, so I did not partake right away. So when I came back from my break, I went over to the counter where we keep all the food, and I was looking, and I saw the box of donut holes, and I looked into them. And you can kind of see some separation between the different kinds. I could definitely see the chocolate ones. I could see the glazed ones. I could see there were some ones that were fried versus cake donuts. And kind of towards the bottom, there were these ones that were covered in like cinnamon sugar. So I'm like, oh, cool. I mean, I don't usually see those from Dunkin' Donuts. So I reach into the box, pull one out, pop it in my mouth. Because that's what you do with donut holes. You just pop it in your mouth. That's the whole point. And the thing starts to deflate almost immediately. As the sugar is melting on my tongue, this thing is deflating. I haven't even bitten into it yet. It's sitting on my tongue, which means it's a fried donut, which, okay, I love fried donuts. And it's not until this thing is basically a wet ball of donut dough in my mouth that I realize there's another flavor. And I realize I have been betrayed by a donut hole. This was apparently a stuffed donut hole, and it was stuffed with some kind of red jelly, more than likely strawberry or cherry, maybe raspberry. All I know is I'm sitting there totally chubby bunny with this wad of dough in my mouth, and I don't like the flavor. I mean, I like the donut part around it, but it's not like I can spit it out. It's not like I can spit it onto a plate and extract the parts that are unsullied by this fruit filling. So I do the only thing I can do, because I'm not going to spit it out, because I have coworkers who have to clean those garbage cans, and that's just gross. So I take a couple of bites to break it up, and I swallow this donut dough, and I go back and look into the box and see a very safe chocolate cake donut hole, and pop that in my mouth to get the flavor gone. And then I looked around and I said, okay, did anybody else know this? And the person who brought them wasn't in the room, so she might have known. But they're all kind of laughing at me, because I'm seriously doing one of those, I'm practically scraping my tongue out with my fingers, because who does that? I mean, the whole point of donuts is they're unhealthy. Who puts fruit in a donut hole? I can still, So, it was pretty comical after the fact, but, like, everybody was like, there's jelly donut holes, and I'm like, yeah. I mean, we go back and we look, and this time, like later in the afternoon when we looked, of course, all the ones that are this kind are turned, and you can see the little injection spot where the blood is oozing out, and I'm just like, had I known that, I wouldn't have taken it. Instead, I made a very unfortunate mistake as far as my palate is concerned. I mean, who does that? Who puts fruit in their donut? So, anyway, Dunkin' Donuts is on my list right now for I don't like you right now. So, that's my story. That's my overreaction to, yeah. So, I hope you enjoyed that, and I will probably talk to you guys next week. Bye.